Hi everyone, welcome back to Check Technology. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be giving you a complete introduction to the cPanel dashboard. If you have just purchased hosting or you are new to cPanel, this video will help you understand what each main section does and how to find your way around. By the end of this video, you will know exactly where to go to manage your files, create email accounts, set up database, and secure your hosting account. So let's dive in straight. First, you need to go to your browser and log into your cPanel account using the link which is being provided by your service provider or hosting provider. Usually, it's usually the name of your domain / cPanel. For me, I'm having Check Technology / cPanel. Next, you supply in your credentials into it, your username and your password. Once you log into your cPanel, you see your home screen. Depending on your hosting company, it might have a custom theme, but the main section are usually similar. Now, at the top right, you have your search bar where you can type any name and jump quickly into that section. And on the right side, below the right side, you have the general informations of your account, your current CPU usage, your disk space, your bandwidth, and etc. So let's start with the file section. In the file section, which is the first one on my dashboard here, you have the file manager. This is where you upload, download, edit, and organize your website file. You also have another important place to work with as a beginner, your directory privacy, where your password protected folders are kept. And another place you as a beginner will also work with is the disk usage, where you check how much space you are using. And finally, you want to utilize the backup where you create or download backup for your website. Now, the number one place will be which you as a beginner must get acquainted to or make as your best friend is a file manager. And quickly, I'll just open it so that we'll just see how it looks like. So in the file manager, this is the way it's going to look like. You have a place whereby you can create a file, create a folder, upload, you can edit, you can view, and all these things will take effect on your website. In subsequent tutorial, we might be looking at the file manager and we'll be doing some practical tests on it. So let's go back to our dashboard. Now let's move to the email section. And this is the second one on my dashboard. In the email section, here you can create, manage email account for your domain. You can set up folders or alerts. You can enable spam filters. You can also access your webmail like a webmail client using your round cube. So there's also going to be another video whereby we will go in depth on how to create an email account and how to create a forwarder alias for our emails. Also, as a beginner, another section we need to also have good idea on is our domain section. And this is it, our domain section. This is where you manage your add-on domain. That means you're having an additional website on the same host. Now, you should note that it depends on the purchasing plan you've gotten. There are some plans that is just for a single website, while there are some plans that can allow you to have 3 or more websites on this host. For this my account, I have 2 add-on and I've already used them, meaning on this host service I have 2 other websites running with it, making 3. You can create subdomain. You can use it to do your subdomain. In this area, you can create your subdomain. You can create an alias or packed domain. You can also create your redirects. You can create your redirects here. Now, if you are hosting multiple sites or want to create a blog at your domain.com as a subdomain, this is where you do it. Next, we're going to move into the database section. and this is our database section. The database section is where you manage your SQL database for your applications. You use MySQL database to create or delete a database. You use the PHP admin. The PHP admin is where you directly manage the tables of your database. That is your database table. Most content management systems like WordPress use database to store posts, settings. You will always want to use this area if you are building an application that runs on a content management system. So the next one we'll move is our security section. The security section, this is very vital. And here is it. This is the security section. It's very vital because this is where you SSL and TSL for your HTTPS are run. Your two-factor authentications, they are run here. Your IP blocker to ban unwanted visitors, you perform that task here. Hot link protection to stop others from using your image. Now always keep an eye here to protect your hosting account. It's a very, very important section for you to take note as a beginner. And the next is the metrics section. Here you use it to check your visitors, the metrics of your visitors, the bandwidths. You check the error logs. This section helps you monitor the performance and customize your experience. So these are few of the side you as a beginner will want to start with. And before we call the video to an end, I'd like to share some security tips and common mistakes beginners make in their cPanel. And number one is deleting or editing crucial files in File Manager without backup. You will always want to create a backup before you make any major change from your File Manager, from any of your files. Number two, sharing your cPanel password with others. You don't do that. You don't share your cPanel password or credentials with any other person. And to safeguard it, you must use strong and unique password. Advisable, let it be up to 18 characters. Using your capital letters, your small letters, your numbers, and special characters. This will give you a high security where you won't fall victim of hackers. Number three, mistake beginners make. Ignoring SSL or email authentication settings. You will always want to make sure that you enable two-way factor authentication where necessary. Aside from creating a strong password for your emails and for your account, make sure you enable two-factor authentication where available. Regular check your resource usage so that you don't exceed the limit. It is very, very important for you to know the size of your disk space for your website or for your application so that you don't overuse it. Because once you start overusing it, there's a tendency that your website will go down, might not be displaying, or emails will not be dropping due to the fact that you've exceeded the available space given to you. So everyone, that's a quick tour of the cPanel dashboard for beginners. In our next video, we'll be going deeper into one of this section. In our next video, we'll be going deeper into one of this section so you can start managing your website like a pro. If this video helped you, like this video, subscribe to Check Technology, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss our next tutorial. Leave a comment below telling me which cPanel feature you would like me to cover next. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.